Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming my December perfume tray, and I'm going to take you through what I wore currently on my tray for the month of November and tell you a little bit about how I enjoyed each one of those, and then I will show you the 10 fragrances that I have selected to focus on for the month of December. So I'm going to get started right from the front here. This is from Maison Kirkdjian Gentle Fluidity Gold. I absolutely love this fragrance. This is the perfect fall fragrance for me here in Florida, where the temperature doesn't drop too low and I don't want to go for anything too heavy, but this is just warm and sweet and inviting and cozy and all the things I want to feel in the fall, and definitely one of my favorite fall fragrances. Next up, I have from Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. This is a beautiful tobacco scent along with some dried fruits and some just really delicious vanilla. I love this fragrance throughout the fall and into the winter here in Florida, and one that I will definitely continue to keep wearing. Next up, I have my two newer fragrances from Kayali. I have Oudgasm Tobacco Oud and Vanilla Oud. Absolutely love both of these fragrances, and the way I like them the most is to wear them together. I think the tobacco can be a little bit more unisex of a fragrance, whereas the vanilla is very, very sweet and inviting, and just together they just combine to make such a beautiful, sweet, but yet warm and lovely, delicious scent for the fall. Next up, from Parfums de Marly, I've got Herod, and this is a really beautiful tobacco vanilla scent. You can tell what I have been into recently. Really have been enjoying this and really happy that I was able to find it on the pre-loved market and get my hands on it. Next up, I have two fragrances from Diptyque. This is Eau Dwell and Tam Dao. Eau Dwell is a beautiful kind of green vanilla. Tam Dao is a beautiful sandalwood fragrance, and combined is my favorite way to wear these as well. And I got quite a bit of use out of them this month. Love them both. Next up, from Bond Number 9, I have Tribeca. This is a really beautiful kind of caramelly hazelnut, warm, just sweet, delicious scent that I love wearing through the holiday season and will definitely continue to use in the months ahead. And finally, from Commodity, I have Commodity Milk and Gold. These are both in the expressive version, and I love them both. And the way I love to wear these is also combined together. The milk fragrance is a really beautiful sort of toasted marshmallow woody fragrance, and Gold is a really beautiful vanilla fragrance, and together they combine to just make this sweet, delicious, gourmand fragrance that I really, really enjoy as the weather is getting cooler. And now I'm going to switch into the fragrances that I have decided to add to my tray for the month of December. And I'm going to get started with two more fragrances from Commodity. These are Commodity Milk Plus and Commodity Velvet Plus. And Milk Plus is a very sort of warm, delicious, kind of heavier way to wear the toasty, marshmallowy, woody scent of milk. I think this one is supposed to contain like a fire note in it that literally smells like you are sitting out by a fireplace, and I absolutely love it for the cooler weather. And Velvet Plus is one that I'm not sure that I truly love. It's very woody. It's a little bit almost like leathery, and it's one that I'm not sure it's really for me. So this is one that may be on the chopping block that I wanted to give a little more use out of as the weather is getting cooler here. So definitely we'll be trying out these two this month. Next up is another fragrance I haven't gotten a lot of use out of since moving to Florida. This is from Maison Kirkdjian, and this is Oud Satin Mood. This is such a beautiful oud scent, but it's one that I reserve really for the cold weather, and I don't get a lot of opportunity to wear. So I'm definitely going to try to get to wear it, hopefully during the holiday season. If we get some cooler days or nights, I will definitely be trying out this scent. Next up, I have three fragrances from Tom Ford that have not seen a lot of love since moving to Florida. The first one is Effing Fabulous. This is a really beautiful fragrance that has, I think, a lot of incense in it and kind of woody notes that make it a little bit more unisex, but I do enjoy it. I just kind of reserve it for cooler weather, which we don't get a lot of here, so I will definitely be trying that out. The next one is Lost Cherry. I love this fragrance, but I always forget about it because it is one that I reserve for the cooler weather. This is just kind of a warm, delicious cherry fragrance that has a lot of woodiness as well, and spices, and it's one that I really love to wear during the holiday season. And then the last one is a fragrance that I bought during the early summer, I believe. This is from Tom Ford. This is Soleil de Feu or de Feu. This is a really beautiful fragrance, but one, like I said, that I don't get a ton of wear out of, or I haven't really found the right season yet to wear it. I felt like it was a little bit too heavy for the summertime, but definitely something that I have been wanting to reach for in the fall. So I'm putting it on my tray in the hopes that it will make me use it a little bit more this season. Next up, I have another beautiful fragrance from Chanel. This is Coco Noir. This is another one that I just forget about all the time. It's a really woody, citrusy, kind of a little bit of everything floral fragrance that is perfect in the cooler weather, and so I'm putting it on my tray in the hopes that I will get more use out of it this month. And another fragrance that hasn't gotten a lot of love recently is Guerlain's Mon Guerlain. This is the OG, and I like this fragrance a lot, but I don't really know if it's a love, so I'm going to try to get some use out of it as the weather is cooling down and see if I really love it enough to keep it in my collection. Next up from Dior, I have Hypnotic Poison. This is my hug in a bottle fragrance that certainly isn't going anywhere, but I often forget to wear it. It's a really beautiful kind of powdery vanilla almond scent that is perfect all year round, but really perfect when the weather gets a little cooler. So definitely will be getting some use out of this month. And last but not least, I have from Maison Margiela's Replica line. This is by the Fireplace. And this is a fragrance that is just warm and cozy. It smells like woody vanilla, like you're sitting by the fire, or smoky vanilla, I should say. It's really beautiful, and I absolutely love it this time of year. I have been using the candle quite a bit, and I tend to love it even more as a home fragrance, but I have found myself spraying this on these last few weeks whenever I want to kind of feel kind of cozy and comforted, and I think it is a perfect fragrance for this season. So those are all of the fragrances that I will be focusing on for the month of December. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon in my next one, and have a great day. Bye.